Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be. Stamp collecting is fun, and this is part three of some world stamps on the back of card that I discovered, and I've been going through them over the last few days. So let us start with this beauty. One world, one postal network. I think we are all one world, are we not? With regards to post, World Post Day. It celebrates 2010. And it's Cyprus or Chypre, 1974, according to that. Euro. So certainly more modern than the 1974 stamp there. Interesting, isn't it? Chypre, Kybris, 2010. Nice stamp. Let's get a move on. Right, what have we got next? Jersey. Now, I think there may be a few Jersey stamps in here, so I will separate those and progress them to their proper place. I do have a Jersey, bit of a Jersey collection. There are a lot of stamps from Jersey and the Channel Islands generally, so yeah, we'll separate those. Next up, we have another long one, and this, I think, again, is Mother Russia, the hammer and sickle. The date maybe 87. I don't know. I don't know. Is the answer to that? If you know, let me know. If you know, you know. What's going on? It's got Lenin, so it's 60. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say really. Probably 68. 11th of the 8th, 68. I don't know. But it's going to be in my Russia collection, that's for sure. Let's move a little bit forward. Here's our Lord Jesus. A Grecian stamp, Greek. Greek Orthodox picture of Jesus. So that's a lovely stamp. Nice to get one of those. De Solido. Niels Stensen, Denmark, is being Denmark a fossiler, so that a Denmark fossil. I think we all like a fossil, don't we? And I'm sure there's lots in Denmark after all that snow melted. Here we've got Villa Reale Stipunigi of Italia. I've not got that stamp, so that's nice to see. And another Italia stamp, Euro. My Italian stamps tend to be lira. Suomi, Finland, Santa Claus, and the reindeer. Canada, 160. We've got a frog-type creature, Arane arboricola, and it's a Peru stamp, so that's quite nice. Doesn't look like a stamp though, does it? Really. November 2005. We've all got one of those. USA Harvest Time and Jersey Fruit. So peppers from Jersey. Nice. And on the back of that, potatoes from Jersey, which I think we talked about the other day. And then we've got a butterfly from Jersey. How lovely. How beautiful. Next we've got Greece again. Interesting. Australia. 2 stamps here. The Tasmanian Christmas bell and Febrillium whitei. We'll leave that to the experts. Unter Ramt Deutschland, the year 2000. I do have the stamp. I collect up to the year 2000. No, a bit beyond. Republic of France, Saint Marianne. Very common stamp. Beautiful stamp. New Zealand. Is that... That's somebody in the... Well, it is Christmas 1999, so presumably this is Mary in the garden. There's nothing on that, so that's nothingness. Gibraltar, I do not have. I'm going to leave the Gibraltar stamp out because I don't have it. I don't know if I've got maybe one, maybe two. But as it's an empire stamp, I will retain it. Canada, Denmark, Greece again, beautiful. Looks lovely there. Snow-capped mountains. Who knew that Greece had snow? Hands up. Portugal bird. Dia Europea de las Victimas del Terrorismo. So victims of terrorism. Spanish commemorative for those people. 11th of March 2004. Was there an incident in Spain back in 2004? Netherlands, €0.59. One of the priority ones, so those are. I do like those. And here's another one, but this time it's prioritaire, which may be airmail, from Denmark. Next up, Italia. F. Like the comic drawing. Now we have Jersey again, so the Spitfire, I would think. Celebrating the anniversary of the Battle of Britain. Then Slovenia, I should say. Bohinsko Jezero. Next up we've got Spain again. Expo Zaragoza. Sounds Italian, Peter. You've got to be more Spanish. USA, I'm pretty disappointed in them. Not really stand out, are they? I may be wrong. UK minimum postage paid. Jersey. Now, UK minimum postage paid suggests, as we have another fruity one, that you can post these in Jersey, but you post at a UK minimum rate. The cow from Jersey. A Jersey cow, of course, is very famous all over the world. Slovenia again, 2001. South Africa, the lion. The proud lion. Airmail postcard rate. I bet you didn't know that. Marianne of France. I'm not sure we'll be able to get through all these. Hort again of Marianne. United States Postal Service Par Avion Airmail. Again, it's like a setting sun that sits over a sea. Maybe they're being sort of generic, so as not to trigger anyone abroad. Suid Africa, Republic Van. I think that's a very common stamp. Slovenia is getting a good old showing today, which I'm not against because I don't have much in the way. And this is a nice ski centre cancel with the telephone number and the fax number. Who has a fax anymore? Not sure those are even a thing anymore. Slovenia, good stamp there. Bit of history there. Postal history and also social history. Egypt, using the pyramids as a sort of signature. Jersey, a nice ship there. Probably a warship. Denmark, we've seen that before. And also we got the date here, Tuesday 31st of July, which would be in 73. So it's written and printed, and it's Italia, so that's quite a nice bit of postal history. Portugal stamp. Jersey, I believe. Again, it mentions the letter of UK rate. Barbados and Barbados, so a pair of those. Got to be Netherlands with the priority. And is Jersey again. See, we've got quite a few there. Nice bit of land. Now this is interesting. Norway, Norge. it is on the older stamps, the Noreg. To be more sort of Norwegian. Now we call it Norway in Britain, and it's Norge on the stamps, and then it's Noreg more recently. If anyone knows the history of why and the wherefores of that, let me know. Italia, common stamps. Canada we've seen before. Jersey we've seen before, but this is a new version. This is a Jersey cabbage. Jersey Christmas, I would suggest. I would suppose, with candles. A chaffinch, which we have in Britain also. This is Eire, Republic of Ireland. Southern Ireland. Erin's Green Valley. Here's also Eire. Terranuelo de Michana, Peru. A bird. Beautiful stamp. It's a photograph. I'm not that keen on photo. I prefer, the lithographic type things. But that's just me. That was Spain. USA again. Happy Friday. Or it could be Happy Holiday. Egypt again to the fore. 2004. I'm going to say that's Germany. Johann Gottfried Herder died 1803. Marianne. They're classics. I love this. Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité. Marianne again. Not sure we'll be able to finish all of these. But here's Belgium. So we've got a good old cross-world, trans-world almost, isn't it? 1996. All across the world. New Zealand. The furthest place, and all the other countries in between. Not all. But a lot. Even Česka, the Czech Republic. A cat there. I like that. Denmark Queen. Sporty. World Championships, the IAAF. Finland. Is it Finland? Suomi, Finland, yes. Finland. Netherlands, Christmas. Queen of the Netherlands. Australia. Lovely that is. A flying bird. USA. Yeah. Always time for another one of the Jersey. And there it is. Again, Christmassy type. And here we have, is that a bird? A seagull of sorts? Okay, we're coming slightly to the end, so we'll just pick a couple more maybe that seem of interest. That's a nice warship from the past. This is interesting. Happy Christmas, it's bent, it's a mess. It's got stuff on the back. Not even sure that would be a stamp. Let me know what you think. España, haven't seen that before, 2003. Juvenia. Come on, give me. Malawi, we saw a couple yesterday. There's another one that sneaked through. Australia, South Australia to be exact. So if you live in South Australia, let me know. What about Netherlands? There's one. Marianne, Canada. A couple of Italian ones there. So Malawi. Bahamas. But I think really that is it. We'll finish with one more. Marianne, who is one of my favourite characters on the stamp. So we've got a lot of Jersey. These will go in the box. These will just be added to the pile as also rans. Honourable mention to the Italians. They keep popping up. I think these jersey ones are superb. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Thanks to everyone who does stamp and philately videos on YouTube. You're a great inspiration to us all. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.